sidelines. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Nails it from three.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Barnes, no good. Inside. Here's Olajuwon. And Turner with the block. Tipped away. Moving it up. Back to Suggs. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And he drives in. Yep, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Suggs. Wagner for three. He buries it from three.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's three. Total confidence.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Now here's Booker. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Clock at 6. Pass to Olajuwon. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the three-point basket by Orlando. Booker no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Getting out to a nice lead, great flow and great execution.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. The rebound by Turner. Magic leading by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Booker. Hayward with a steal. Suggs outside. The three from Barnes. Drops in the three. Barnes has got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. They've been making plays at both ends during this run, Grant.
When you're in a groove like this, there's no better feeling.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner with a screen. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. A minute 9 left to play in the first. Here's Nash. That three's off the mark. And Hayward has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. To the inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. The three from Suggs. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the three-pointer goes.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Barnes, no good. Outside Booker. It's been all about Franz Wagner for Orlando. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some shots. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid over-helping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as the when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
The offensive rebound.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
They set a pick. Here's Black. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, sometimes you got to create room for yourself, and that's exactly what Black does with that pick and roll.
Phoenix calls timeout. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Bane into the lane. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, that's not what the defense wants to see. Bane is dangerous when he gets downhill.
Oh, swiped away. Orlando moving the ball around. There's a screen. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Black. The shot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
When it comes to Randall, He's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Booker on the move. Here's Randall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Randall's got 5 points.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Pass to Isaac. Black outside. Back to Isaac. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Suns trail by 11. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's Olajuwon. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A great find by Black. A 6'7" guard with solid vision and impressive instincts.
Here's Nash. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
But trying to cut into the deficit. He wouldn't normally attempt to dunk that difficult, but he's trying to spark this team right now.
And you know, it's something he does for them night in, night out. That's tipped. It's stolen by Isaac. And they're running. Outside Booker. And so it's the Orlando Magic. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Suns trail by 14. Pass to Malawach. And the layup is good off the glass. Malawach has got 6 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Wagner on the wing. Back to Suggs. 6 to shoot. And count it from 19 feet away. Suggs has gotten his second bucket.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Here's Spencer to the middle. The rebound by Turner.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Spencer, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Barnes has gotten his third basket of the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Suggs, no good. Suns trail by 17. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you, Brian.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Phoenix calls timeout. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Wagner outside. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Nash. He's got 5. To the paint. To snap the cold streak.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Up top, Barnes. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Booker for 3. The shot misses.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Phoenix foul. Steve Nash. First personal foul. Third team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hayward for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Olajuwon can't get it to go. Pass to Turner. The 3 from Barnes. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Booker goes in to the inside. Hayward with a steal. They've got numbers. Pass to Wagner. Back to Barnes. And another 3 for Orlando.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Randall, defended by Wagner. Suggs, right side. Inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. It's Hayward on the wing. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy.
Orlando, 59.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Orlando with the ball. Here's Black. It's hauled in by Nash. The Suns on offense. Stolen. And the Magic pushing it up now. Back to Black. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Here's Black. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. A three from the inbound. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Olajuwon. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Outside Bane. Got a hand on it. Booker for 3. Pure from three-point range.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to E. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
And another miss by Orlando. And it's the Suns with the ball. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Bane with the hops.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Pass to Bane. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
The 3. Dash misses. Here's Orlando. Here's Whitmore outside. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Harrison Barnes.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Kicks it out to Bane. Here's the 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
24 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Booker. It's Booker on the wing. And it's Booker again missing.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Suggs. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the